Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dice Tower. My name is Chris Yee, and today I'm taking a look at Dungeons & Dragons, Edge of Realms, Fields of Faerun. This is quite a long game. This is a Phil Walker Harding card drafting game. You'll have a hand of cards, take a card, pass it on around, and you're building a map set in the D&D world. And if this cover art here doesn't exactly look thrilling, the inside of the box will not thrill you either. Let me show you how this game plays, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Here's an example setup of Edge of Realms. You're going to set up based on player count. There are tiles here that you will take out that show a player count setup number, so you'll remove these. This is what an example of a two-player game is going to look like. This is a card drafting game wherein you'll have 4 cards in hand, plus one of the players will have the Mapmaker or kind of tiebreaker card for order. Everyone is going to play a card face down, and once everyone is ready, they'll reveal it, and they'll add it to their maps. We're going to be creating a 4x4 grid of map cards here, and we're going to be playing them in a specific order. The first card we add goes next to our starting card, and then we're going to play out, then down and to the left, down and to the right, down and to the left, until we have a 4x4 grid played out in kind of this snaking back and forth pattern here. Once you reveal your card, you'll line it up. You can rotate it if you wish, and then you'll take the action associated with the landmark on that card. So over here, for example, I played an in card, and the corresponding action is that I can move my explorer up to 5 spaces on that card if I would like. You just pick your choice of explorer here, no asymmetry, just cute little meeples. So what about the other ones over here? A quarry card, as you play this and add it out to your arrangement of cards, allows you to take one of these city tiles. There are cities that match the different terrains, and then you can place them, the topmost one, which is worth the most victory points, onto a 2x2, a 4-square area. And then later, as you use the in action to move through landmarks or these city tiles, you can take one of these exploration tiles and place it on there. Every cube that you place out is going to be worth points. The city tiles themselves added out are going to be worth their points at the end of the game, according to the numbers shown here, whether they were visited or not. The next action is the Wizard's Tower. As you play out a card that has the Wizard's Tower, it allows you to take one of these terrain tiles over here that match the 4 terrains of the game and place it somewhere that you want. Maybe you want to make certain areas larger. Maybe you want to connect areas that otherwise wouldn't be connected for scoring purposes. The last action is the portal card. So if I played this portal card over here, then I would get to either keep one of the cards in hand to the side so that I could choose to play that in a future round, or I could take the top card off of the deck and choose to hold on to that for the end of the round. Once both players have done their actions, they will pass cards. All cards will pass to the player to the left. A new player has the tie-breaking card, so that if multiple people pick city tiles or if multiple people complete the quest over here, this player is going to break the tie for priority order and claim the higher value one or complete it first. Players will draw back up till they have 4 cards in hand, play cards out, and add to what they have going on out there until the full 4x4 grid is played into and completed. Then players are going to score. Endgame scoring is based on a few things. 1, the city tiles that you collect are worth the points shown in the bottom corner. Every exploration cube on your board is 2 points, and then you will score both the quest that you chose. As soon as someone, in this case, has visited a landmark space in all 4 rows of their board, they will take the highest victory point token and place it in front of them, and whoever completes it next will take the next one. And then lastly, you'll score for the area cards. So in this case, there are 2 options. There's either try to build large areas and score for large areas, or create lots of smaller areas and score points for having lots of different ones. There are different quests that include trying to visit specific types of landmarks or diversity of landmarks, so on and so forth. You can see that they have some different goals on there. So that's how you play Edge of Realms. I'll be pretty forthright with my thoughts here. I think this game has a lot of missed opportunities and a lot of disappointments. I know I wasn't expecting much, right, like I said, with this cover, but I feel like the art is fairly bland. The cards are okay. My favorite pieces are these different little custom meeples for all the different classes of warriors that you'll see in a D&D game. The theme really doesn't come through. Do you feel like you're going on a big old adventure? Not really, right? You go into places to put cubes on spaces to get 2 points each. And it doesn't have to be a big old thematic epic journey, but it doesn't really stick that theming very well. It kind of does, right? There's nothing about this game that I think is poorly done or bad, just that most of it isn't really thrilling. Well, I'll take that back, actually. I think that the massive waste of space of the box is a pretty blatant negative, depending, right? But I get you want to make your box a little bit bigger to kind of look like, ooh, maybe I'm going to get more of a game in here. But that also leads to the disappointment of, oh, there's not much game in here. Even with the fact that it comes with 10 different quests that you can play, right? The race that you're going to say, hey, choose one of these quests here. We're going to play with this. This time, we need to explore at least one city tile of each type. Forest, field, water, and mountain. It's not that exciting. It just is. It doesn't feel that different quest to quest. And it comes with 2 different scoring cards for how you want to build your land. Lots of smaller kind of terrains, but still at least 6 squares big, or just big ones of each terrain type. And I think that the lots of smaller ones is more interesting, but only by a little. And that's kind of the thing. There's variability in the box, a little bit, right? You might have a different starting card. You're going to be drafting cards differently. The portal cards that you use are going to allow you to tuck cards to the side. That's not bad. Nothing in this game is bad, but also nothing in this game is that good, which is too bad because I'm a big fan of Phil Walker Harding, and sometimes I can maybe be a little bit of an apologist of his. Yes, he makes simple, approachable games. I think that this one, while being simple, it doesn't entice in the same way that a game like Sushi Go does. Oh, that game is dead simple, but it's also very enticing, very inviting, very welcoming. And this one, while easy enough to be a welcoming game, doesn't look that good. The theme is clearly kind of attached to a game that he made. And I even like his very bland game, Explorers, the flip and right, roll and right type of a game. And this kind of feels like that, but with physical componentry and everything, but without adding anything to the genre for having more stuff to do. It doesn't feel as clever as a lot of his other designs. So I don't really recommend this one. I think score-wise, scoring this game is tough because it doesn't do anything wrong. It doesn't do anything particularly right either. So in terms of scoring, I'm going to give this one a 5. I don't think that it is one that I could recommend. It's one that I'm not really excited to play again. Is it fun? Yeah, a little bit, right? Is it worthwhile? This game retails for $25 in the US market, and I feel like it's just... There's other things that you can do with that $25. Very few games come out to that price point these days, and you're getting some cool components, those cool meeples and everything, but everything else about it looks so bland, and the gameplay feels the same way. So, not what I'm recommending, not what I'm coming back to anytime soon. So there you go, that's my thoughts on Dungeons & Dragons Edge of Realms Fields of Faerun. Game name is also too long, but... all that joking and jabbing aside, hope that helps you determine if you are looking for a game like this. So thanks for giving out this review. My name is Chris Yee. I'll see you later. And before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to some of our GameFound backers from last year. Thank you so much for the support to Rule and Frangine the Brownies from Willow. Appreciate you, as well as Mary Peterson and someone named Andreas, whose last name appears to be Essen Pizza 2024. I think that might be a pseudonym. Folks, I'll see you around.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vasel.